Now, Joe Thomas, of course, the Hall of Fame, he's there. He came out and said, I want to see my guy Dwight Freeney in it. Did you watch the ceremony? Did you avoid it completely? Where are you at with the Hall of Fame?
You know, I watched it. I watched parts of it as much as I could. I thought that it was great. Those guys that made it deserved to be there. You know, Joe was a beast, man. Joe was the best offensive tackle in his era, you know, and he deserved, to be there. You know, DeMarcus Ware obviously deserved to be there. Those are guys that, Revis deserved to be there. Those guys are beasts, man. And they went out there and they played at a super high level and changed the dynamic of when you went and played Cleveland. I know for me, I had to say, okay, I got Joe, I got to go after. It's different. It's a different game. You can't sit there and watch the film and watch guys beating Joe and then say, I'm going to work that move. I'm going to do what that guy did in this game. You have to come up with something completely different because you're not going to turn on the film and see anybody beat Joe, right? And Joe's done it for year upon year upon year, man. So I was just happy to see him in there. He's a great guy.
Dwight, you're a great guy, and Joe's saying that what makes both of you great guys, the fact that you had his number so bad on that O-line. You know how many sacks you had against Cleveland in 7 career games?
No idea.
8.
I have no idea.
8.
Yeah. Well, I like playing Cleveland.
So you're talking about you like talking about all these guys that changed the game, were dynamic. Yeah. That's you. I had Devin Hester on the show recently. He said he cried when he was told he wasn't in first ballot. Is it emotional?
Yeah, it can be. And for me, it was one of those things where I tried not to pay attention to it. I swear to God. Because it was, I was good until the finals. When you are a finalist, then you have all the old timers and all the guys who played before say, hey man, you are in, you're in. Don't worry about it. I got, Strahan, I got Bruce Smith. I got guys that I played against from an offensive line standpoint say you're good. So now all of a sudden you get excited. And I hate getting excited over things I have no control over. I absolutely hate it. So when I wasn't picked, it was a shot. It was like a blow because I felt like I was so close. And even though I tried not to really pay attention to it, it was sitting there in my face everywhere I would go. I would go to the golf course, try to hide in the back of the golf range, driving range, and guys would come up to me in their lawnmowers and say, hey man, you're a shoo-in, don't worry about it. I'll be there waiting for you. So when you don't make it, it's like you have nowhere to hide. You get everybody texting you saying you got robbed, you this, that, and the other. But it is what it is. You have a lot. It's a tough job to be a guy who has to pick only 5 guys. I get it. There's a lot of great players that deserve to be in that are not in. And hopefully one day I get in.
Hey, thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest Up and Adams content right on YouTube.